What is going on, everybody? CastleCrag, today bringing you something brand new to me and a little bit special. So we got Death Must Die, which is, as far as I can tell, kind of a cross between a Vampire Survivors like and a roguelite, where I believe there are acts in the game. This, by the way, this is in early access still, as of when I'm recording this at least. And I think it's all the way up through the third act was the last patch notes I read. We could actually check right here, but Act 3, yeah, so there are different acts here. I think it was fairly recent that they added that third act. Probably 0.08. Act 3, yeah. So 0.08, Act 3, that was probably February. I don't know entirely when that came out, but important thing is that this here is a game that I have never actually seen anyone play, which is rare for my channel. Most of the time, the way that I even find games is by watching other creators on YouTube all the time, and I'm like, ooh, that looks fun. And, you know, I'll only watch part of one video because I don't want to spoil myself too much. But I usually, I watch all of whatever that first video is that I catch of it, because I like to support the creators and make sure that they get their due. But in the case of Death Must Die, I have heard of this game plenty of times. I have seen it on the Steam page a couple times. It's been suggested in my suggestions and all that kind of stuff, but I have never seen this game played, so I don't actually entirely know what we're looking at here. Those of you watching may already know what to expect. You may have played it already. You may already have an idea. You may have watched other creators play it. But I have not played it. I've already tweaked some options and stuff. Sorry, just looking at sound levels real quick. I think we're good on sound levels. I think we're good to go. So let's hop in and play this game. Like I said, I know very little about this game. So, WASD movement makes sense. We have an attack button, aim with mouse, and Q for toggle auto attack. So, this is a horde survival game, sort of. This is where the like Vampire Survivors like part comes in. Now I can turn on auto attack. And my understanding is that there are. Here's our level up. Okay, Goddess of Fire.
Their hourglass too, huh?
Time is a person in this case, obviously. So we got time's hourglass.
Well, whatever it is you're doing here, I'm always the first to help mortals. So allow me to lend a hand.
Okay. And then we get to choose some stuff. So your attacks become stronger, apply burning, and have a chance to create fire trails that burn enemies. 2% chance of that, so not particularly high chance of that, but it's there. Attack damage goes up. That's not bad. Dash. I did not know I had a dash. I'm going to assume that's on my spacebar. Damages enemies and leaves a path of fire. So yeah, pretty simple, right? We dash and there's a trail of fire behind us and it stays on the ground for 3 seconds. Or 1.6 seconds? Not sure. Every few attack hits, you breathe fire that damages and burns enemies in front of you. So this is attack, dash, and strike, which is different. So every 3 attacks, you do this. I mean, I'm going to just, for the get-go here, we'll take searing attack, right? There's that fire thing, that 2% chance one. You know what? Let's start moving towards the things on the map that are actually there. Because there's a little... Aha.
I'm Summer, by the way. The goddess of all the hot stuff. Fires, volcanoes, you know it.
Makes sense, yep. All right, so I could level this up. Doubles the fire trail's chance. Not bad. Increases. Not quite. This is an interesting number. 31%, then 61%. A number of burning enemies. The last target explodes, damaging and knocking back nearby enemies. Now, what I have to wonder is, does that include the enemies that, like, get insta-killed? Do they technically burn? I'm not sure. Let's try it. Yes, they do. Okay. That was ooh, hello. Wait, how do I? Oh, E to pick up. Okay. Inventory's B. Oh my. We have an equipment system. We have a Diablo-style equipment system here. I love that. Okay, so let's think for a second. Right now, our attack is 66 to 109. And it goes up. Can I right-click? Okay, I can. Plus 12% damage, night only. So I believe technically our damage will actually be higher with this. Or maybe not. Let's see. Do we get damage numbers? 125, 143. I like the music. The enemies have clearly defined attacks, which I also appreciate. Okay, so we can increase this, or whenever you gain a level, your power's damage is increased. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. So we can have a certain amount of these skills, right? And so that's what this is like. We can have one attack skill, one dash skill, one strike skill, 2 casts. Interesting. So power's damage is increased, which is this right here, when you kill a number of burning enemies. And getting that early seems pretty good. Yeah, sure, why not? Yep, see, we're starting to get stronger enemies that we gotta fight. Okay, we have 2 dash charges. Ooh, ow. I feel like at this point what we want is to actually increase the damage. Gold as well. Oh shoot, we're taking a lot of damage. I did not realize. Life healed. Okay.
What kind of legend would it be without some fire and mayhem?
Okay, dash or passives. Darn. Increases passive. It doesn't seem like there's a limit to the amount of those that we can have. All summer blessings deal more damage. I'm going to take that only because of the increased damage. So I've taken it off of the auto at this point. Seems that we did get a bit of a heal, not a full heal, but some measure of a heal from that level up. We're nearly there at another level up. We're like one away from another level up.
Make you feel the heat. Those of them that can.
Alright, I definitely think I want to increase this now. And the fire dash would be probably pretty good, but I need some more base damage, I feel like. Oh, I can't go out that. Okay. Ooh, that did some damage. That was a chain of explosions right there. See, so I love these kinds of games. They're nice and simple-ish, but not necessarily easy, if that makes sense. Certainly, I would like perhaps a bigger range of attacks here. What do we got? Burning enemies leave a fire where they die. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's take it. At this point, we're exploding every 2 seconds because there are so many slimes. And I can just hold down the button to attack. Ooh, I'm getting slowed by something. Okay, what do we got? Tortoiseshell. Yep, we want to equip that. Want to equip that. Again, there's no reason not to. I guess heavy. It does reduce move speed, but not by enough, I think. Oh, it looks like I can hit their projectiles. Ooh, I like that. Okay. We can take more damage. Let's take the dash finally. Okay, so the fire remains for about 3 seconds. I can't quite tell if there's like iframes or something on dodges. And it's hard. I want to try and have them shoot one of these at me and dodge through it. I think that didn't have iframes. I think I took 1 damage. It might be reduced damage, but I couldn't quite tell. Didn't do great there, but that's to be expected. Usually these games are pretty heavy with the meta progression, which I'm fine with. But yeah, so Diablo style loot. I like that. I'm back. So stash unlocked. Nah. Persistent loot? Nah. Woo. Oh yeah, you can move around here quick. I love that. Hello, anything here? Ooh, hello.
Our hourglass has brought you back.
That voice is familiar sounding.
Step into the water once more, hero. We cannot follow you, but soon others will come to your aid.
That tells me there are other characters, which I certainly hope. I'm like 90%, probably 95% sure that there are other characters because I think I've seen them in the images on the Steam page.
Death will stand trial for his transgressions.
Okay. That title, Death Must Die, is quite literal. So the one on the right is this. Okay, negative DPS on that. Okay, so there's a confirmation that, oh my, look at how many stats pages we get. Love it. And then we have gold. The gold is persistent as well. That's surprising. Nothing else in here. I do want to see what's down this way. Back to where I came from. It was quite a challenge getting here. I'm sorry, what? It was a long climb. Glad I brought enough rope. Scenery up here is morbidly beautiful. Irony. The entrance to the underworld on the highest peak. That is ironic, yeah. Okay. I mean, there must be a purpose to that other than mild lore. But maybe we'll figure it out later. Nothing much else to do at the moment, so I think we just go. So, yep, same set of attacks. We'll turn on auto attack for the beginning. Oh. Okay, so I can still manually attack when I have auto attack on. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, this time we're going to try and roam around a little bit more. What do we got here? Shrine to Crom. Gain attack area or strike area. What is strike? It's like attack area. Simply because I'm not sure what the difference is. Like, obviously it's a different keyword, but at the moment I have no clue what a strike is. Hello.
I tasked you with defeating death. For this, I reward you with my powers. Now obey.
Okay, we got something different. Ruptured. Attacks become stronger and apply ruptured. Oh, here we go. So, ruptured. Affected takes 70 damage for every one range they move, and 700 damage for every one range of knockback. I'm gonna take the blood swords. Can we see what strike is? I don't know what strike is. That's the thing. Your attack hits have a chance to create a chain that rotates around you for a limited time, damaging, rupturing, and knocking back enemies. Honestly, that almost seems like the most powerful thing, actually. And that lasts for a good amount of time, too. Stone of Experience. Yeah. Seems like a temporary buff that gives me experience. Yep. I mean, that's just free item. So we can just keep roaming around and finding stuff throughout the level. I love that. Mineral Spring. I have to imagine that's just a heal. I wish I could figure out what strike is compared to attack. Bronze Brazier. got some damage for powers, which we don't have powers at the moment, but
Chaos would love this. Oh, if only they could see it.
chaos. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that as a power or a passive. I don't. I'm okay with taking her attack, actually. In general, I love having dots. Chain of War. Okay. All Crom Blessings deal more damage. Sure. Whoa, what the hell? I thought I was outside of that. Okay, well, what we're gonna do at this point then is go back to the mineral spring and see if it does what I think it does. Yeah, it does in fact heal me. So I'm probably... Ooh, whenever you apply a burning status, there's a chance you summon a firefox to fight alongside you. That does a lot. I like that idea. But for now, I'm... Ooh, Combust was actually pretty good too. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna increase the single target damage here. Well, not single target, I guess, technically speaking, right? It's just the actual attack damage is gonna be what I increase here. So we're going off in this direction. Stonebrazier, might, strike damage. Altar of Devotion. Ow, I just stood there and took that. So we're going towards points of interest. That seems like a good plan. Hello. Shrine to the Oni Demon. It's laughing at you, mocking you. Gain... Okay. Extra damage against enemies above light? Yeah, sure, why not? Ow, dang. I feel for some of these I definitely feel like I'm outside of the actual range that's given for the attack, and then I just get conked by it anyway. Devotion to Crom. Yeah? Oh, this like nearly doubles in damage though. Yeah, I'm gonna actually take that. Since that seems to be doing a... Oh yeah, this should make short work of these guys. Yeah, we're making short work of these guys. Knockback effects are more potent. I see. So Crom gives us a blessing in this case. God of Conquest. Crom being the guy that we have that does rupture stuff. Okay, attack speed for each ruptured enemy. Meh. Knockback effects are more potent. That seems pretty good. Let's take the knockback effects. Ooh, hello. Hold on a second. Okay. So, obviously this is more damage. Stat swaps, so we get way more damage in a lot of ways, and more legend offers. Just positives. Straight up. Loses out, loses out, loses out. This. Gets more armor, loses life. This. Armor for life. Okay. Loses life, yeah, okay. There might be a point at some point to bothering with some of this stuff, but oh man. Okay, so we get from summer this time. Meteor shower. Meteors fall from the skies, damaging enemies and burning the ground. That seems like a fun one. Okay, so that just that does cast by itself automatically, it seems. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade you just because I don't feel the need to upgrade. Oh, different enemies though. I'm a bit surprised. So, regenerative breastplate. Get a bunch of armor. Life regen. Let's try that guy.
Why I'm doing this? Do we need a reason to set things on fire now, too?
Burning enemies leave a fire where they die. That seems pretty good. Although I almost want to take the attack damage, but... do I have any powers at the moment? No, let's take a power. In horde survival games, like after death effects that affect the enemies instead of me seem like a pretty good plan. The dashing seems fair. And thus far, it has been a fairly competent shoot alms. Luck. Strike damage. I'll take that. Okay. Deal more damage to enemies, barriers, and bosses. You gain attack speed for each ruptured enemy. I don't hate that. Let's try that. Yeah, I feel like I'm already noticing the attack speed. And then the thing is that that increased attack speed already increases our ability to rupture enemies, because that depends on us hitting enemies. There we are. Chains of War, blades. Cast. Rotating blades spawn away from you, damaging enemy. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Get a secondary cast. Ooh, my. Oh, my. Yeah, that seems fantastic. What do we got up here? Hello. We got a boss? We do, the Necromancer. Where are you? What? Ah! Woo! dodged away from the blades thinking they were the enemy. Ooh. Okay, other things did not die here. There are what appear to be portals here. Oh my. Does that mean I beat the first act on accident? No. I got cosmic essence, whatever that is. Oh, my inventory must be full. Okay, so this is just better, right? More regen. And some damage. Some armor. Yeah, that's just better. Let's start dropping things. It loses out on a lot of DPS and damage. I'm gonna keep it for whatever reason, but... blood swords. Yes. I see the swords. I can't see a whole lot of much at this point. I won't lie. Everything on screen is just a flaming mess. The belt is worse. I don't know if there's the ability to sell things later on or not. Ooh, we got the max life. I feel like Kratos swinging around my freaking chain blades. Okay. Incineration. Okay. Well, let's take the attack increase, though. Somehow we made it back to full health, and I'm not sure exactly. Oh, that's right, because we technically were regenning health. Man. Okay. Ow. Man. Could you stop that? Those things are irritating. What the hell? That guy's irritating. That shield guy is definitely... Hello. Oh my, there's jiggle physics. That's fantastic. I love it. Ain't no way. There's freaking jiggle physics for this. Oh no. I did not expect a living guardian at death's gates. Hee hee. I'm no guardian, just went out for some fresh air. I was told to expect others. I suspect you are the first to come. First to come? What are you talking about? It might take me a while to explain everything. So you want me to go down there with the hourglass? Only one can wield it. Good luck. Okay, so what do we got here? Constellarium. Reveal star. Oh, boy. Maris. Oh, okay. Avoron. This is gonna be a night. That tells me there are... I think I can lightly make out 1, 2... 7 total characters? I can't tell if there are 4 more or 5 more here. I don't know if they're all in the game, considering this is still in early access, but these are some progression trees right here. I love that. It's reminding me, it's kind of like the Halls of Torment progression. I think those guys had progression. Maybe I'm misremembering. Interesting. Cast damage, all this stuff. I mean, if we look at this guy over here, right? So armor is increased. I don't know what armor does. Damage versus enemies above 50%. Life is increased, sure. You are luckier. Power damage is increased. And gain more control over your god offers. Okay, you get to alter them. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. Wonder how many of these are going to be the same between them. Experience pull area. Maybe this entire right side. Duration of negative effects. Oh, nope. It ends right there. So these two are the same. Rerolls. Oh, where's your rerolls? If anywhere. Oh. 500 gold to reset. We have nothing for her because we haven't done enough with her, I suppose. We got 2 for him. I wonder how many of these we can get across the course of the game. Okay. Can I... Okay, Constellarium. Anything else? Ooh, what do we got over here? Scriveners. Okay. Kill 500 skeletons. 40 different locations in an attempt. Defeat the Baron, the Gargoyles. Win an attempt using the Grand Archon talent. Lose 9 times. Light rays. Deal that much damage. Charged field. Cast blessings, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's something to look at. I can't at the moment look at it, but... So yeah, she can't use this. That makes sense. Night only. She can use this. That's why I kept these, was because I knew there'd be another character at some point that could use something that I have here. At the moment... Can I just transfer... At the moment, we don't have any reason to not keep them. But, okay. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We've looked at a little bit of stuff for this new character, but in the next episode, we'll take a first run with this new character. What was her name? Meryl? Maris. Sorry, Maris. And we'll see. Oh, you know what? I wonder if... So those 2 things that we picked up, I can't switch characters as far as I can tell at the moment. I'll have to probably figure that out later. It's going to make me do a run with her. But I'm betting that those 2 Stardust things that we picked up from defeating the Necromancer are what gave the levels to him. Because he has 2 levels, right? Yeah, I would bet that's what it is. Okay. Anyways, sorry folks, interruption there. I'm going to end the video here. If you could, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm kind of looking forward to this. This is something different for sure. I like it. Anyway, stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.